Have you ever noticed something strange about your life? Toxic people don't just pass through at once. They keep showing up. Different names, different faces. Same manipulation, same exhaustion, same emotional damage. And at some point, you stop blaming them and quietly start blaming yourself. You ask, why does this keep happening to me? Here's the uncomfortable truth most people never hear. Toxic people don't randomly choose their targets. They are drawn to specific behaviors, subtle ones, invisible ones. And if you stay with me until the end of this video, you'll understand exactly what you might be doing that quietly invites them in and how to stop it without changing who you are. Toxic people don't chase strong people. They chase good people who don't protect themselves. If you're kind, empathetic, and understanding, you might be sending signals you never meant to send. The first mistake looks harmless, polite, even. You apologize too easily. You say sorry when someone interrupts you. You say sorry when someone else is in a bad mood. You say sorry when nothing was actually your fault. On the surface, it feels respectful. But psychologically, it sends a powerful signal. It tells people that you automatically accept blame, that you'll take responsibility, even when you shouldn't. Healthy people don't exploit this. Toxic people depend on it. They are constantly searching for someone who already feels guilty, someone who won't question unfair treatment. When you over-apologize, you don't look kind, you look controllable. And once that pattern is established, toxic people feel safe pushing your limits. And that's only the surface. The next mistake makes toxic people feel safe enough to hurt you. Now, here's something most people don't realize. The issue isn't saying sorry. The issue is saying it without reason. Real strength isn't never apologizing. Real strength is apologizing only when you've actually done something wrong. The moment you pause, instead of apologizing automatically, the dynamic shifts. Some people will respect you more. Others will feel uncomfortable. And that reaction alone tells you who you're dealing with. But the most dangerous mistake isn't what you say. It's what you ignore. The next mistake happens when kindness turns into emotional exposure. Many good people believe being open means being safe. So when they meet someone new, they share deeply and quickly. Their past pain, their fears, their insecurities, their wounds. It feels honest. It feels real. But toxic people don't hear vulnerability the way healthy people do. They hear information. They remember what hurts you. They notice what scares you. And later, when it benefits them, they use it. Healthy relationships build trust slowly. Toxic relationships rush intimacy. When someone knows everything about you too soon, it's not connection, it's access. Now, this next one hurts because it traps the nicest people. Your story matters. Your pain matters. And not everyone deserves immediate entry into the deepest parts of your life. Slowing down doesn't make you distant. It makes you selective. And selection is protection. But there's an even deeper mistake that traps people over and over again. Ignoring your intuition, that quiet feeling in your chest when something doesn't feel right. A comment that crosses a line. A joke that leaves you uneasy. A behavior that doesn't sit well. Instead of listening to that signal, you explain it away. You tell yourself you're overthinking. You assume good intentions. You give more chances than are deserved. But here's the reality. Red flags don't appear late. We ignore them early. Toxic people reveal themselves in small ways first. Disrespect rarely starts loud. It starts subtle. But now we reach the biggest mistake of all, the one that pulls toxic people in like a magnet. Your mind is excellent at making excuses. Your intuition is not. When you ignore it, you're not being compassionate. You're being unprotected. Paying attention doesn't make you judgmental. It makes you aware. Another powerful mistake is believing that being nice means tolerating everything. Many people think kindness requires silence, that love means endurance, that being a good person means never saying no. So they swallow discomfort. They avoid confrontation. They allow behavior that slowly drains them. But peace that costs you your self-respect is not peace. It's self-erasure. You can be kind and still walk away. You can be loving and still draw a line. Boundaries don't make you cold. They make you safe. So what do you actually do now? Don't try to change everything. Toxic people hate boundaries because boundaries expose intentions. Healthy people respect them because they respect you. And that difference is never subtle once you start paying attention. Now we reach the biggest mistake of all, the one that attracts toxic people faster than anything else. Not having a life that belongs to you. No hobbies that excite you. No goals that energize you. No sense of direction outside of other people. When your world revolves around waiting for messages, waiting for plans, waiting for attention, any attention feels valuable. Toxic people notice this immediately. They don't see availability as kindness, they see it as access. But something changes when you build a life that excites you. When you have interests, routines, passions, and goals that exist without anyone else's approval, you stop clinging. You stop chasing. You stop tolerating poor treatment just to avoid being alone. Toxic people struggle around fulfilled people. There's no space to manipulate someone who already feels complete. Here's what matters now. Don't try to change everything at once. That never works. Choose one behavior. Just one. Stop apologizing when you're not wrong. Slow down emotional sharing. Trust your intuition sooner. Set one boundary. Build one small thing that belongs only to you. That single change creates a ripple effect, and something important will happen. Some people will leave. They'll call you different, distant, changed. That's not loss. That's clarity. People who benefited from your silence won't like your voice. People who benefited from your lack of boundaries won't like your strength. Let them go, because what replaces them is something better. Peace, self-respect, healthier connections, and the realization that you were never the problem. You were just unprotected. So remember this. Toxic people don't stop coming because you become colder. They stop coming because you become clearer. The moment you protect your time, your energy, and your self-worth, you stop being attractive to people who thrive on chaos. You were never weak. You were never broken. You were just giving too much without protecting yourself. And now, you don't have to anymore. Here's the truth. Toxic people stay in your life only as long as you allow them to. The moment you protect your time, energy, and self-respect, you become boring to them. And that's a win. You were never broken. You were never weak. You were just unprotected. And now, you're not anymore.